Come along as I sand and refinish these 100-year-old hardwood floors. Now, obviously, these floors are not white due to being 100 years old. This house is under construction, and there has been all kinds of work going on these floors, and they have not covered this not one day. So there's paint, there's sheetrock mud, there's sawdust, drywall, everything you can think of that goes on during a home renovation is all over these floors. It's kind of a shame because these floors are pretty cool. You know, they're 100 years old. They're original to the home. The home was built, the homeowner told me, in 1922, so literally over 100 years old. These are the original floors, and honestly, they probably were okay, but they are beat now. And so we are doing the best we can this week to try and bring them back to life, make them look as good as we can make them look, and get all this junk off the floors. So we started off by rough sanding the entire thing, trying to get off all that paint, all that drywall mud, and all the stuff that's all over this floor. Now, there is a lot that is down in the cracks, as well as this homeowner, long before the renovation, had decided to make his own wood filler. I don't know if you've seen in the past or not, but I'll have sheetrock mud filling the cracks on a lot of places. And I always joke that, who does this? Why have people done this in the past? Well, this guy did this. So I was able to find a culprit. So he thought it'd be a good idea to mix sheetrock mud with sawdust years ago. So obviously that is not awesome. So there is a lot of, you'll see it in some of the clips, there's like white in between lots of the boards and that sort of thing. That is where he had filled it back in the day. And honestly, not all that was able to come out. I tried to get as much of it cleaned up as I possibly can, but it did not all come out. But like I said, 100-year-old floors, so we are doing the best we can, trying to bring these back to life. You see me with the edger there, going over everything, all the edges, getting those cleaned up, and now we are fine sanding, going over it for the second time. We just want to get the floors as clean as we can get them and get all that stuff off there. Not just that, though. We want to get them as flat as we can and as clean as we can in preparation for staining. Now, the species of these floors is Merritt Island pine. This is kind of a local species. This is not something you can go out and get anywhere. It is similar to like a heart pine or a Dade County pine, but it's different. It's got its own look to it. It's very dense, very hardwood, which is different because usually when you hear pine, you think of it being very soft. This wood is not soft. It is very sappy, dense, heavy wood. So this used to be milled in a small town in our county in Merritt Island. There used to be a mill, if you know the area at all, on the corner of 520 and Courtney. There used to be a mill there. Now there sits a Walgreens there. That mill has been long gone for, I think it's like 40 or 50 years that thing has been gone. But anyway, they used to mill this wood there, and for a long, long time. So any old houses along the rivers here in Brevard County, a lot of times will have these floors in them, these Merritt Island pine hardwood floors. So that's kind of the story of the species. You saw me doing all the prep work, doing the water popping and vacuuming and buffing and all that normal thing that I do on every floor. But now we're to the point of staining. We're using a special walnut stain on these floors. To be honest with you, I'm not sure why. I would have definitely gone natural on these if these were my floors. But the homeowners wanted them a little bit darker. I don't know if it was to try and hide some of the imperfections or something like that, or as to why, I don't know. But it seemed like there was no talking them out of it. So it is what it is. We're staining them a little bit darker. Like I said, if they were mine, I would have definitely gone natural because I think these are beautiful floors. And if you look through my videos in the past, we've done lots of natural Merritt Island pine floors on my channel, but this one is getting stained, like I said, special walnut. You see right now I I guess this is still probably the first coat going on. We're doing 3 coats of Bona Mega 1 satin finish on these floors. So that was the first coat. Here goes the second coat going on now. And so we wait about an hour and a half to 2 hours in between coatings. Once the second coat was on, I gave it a couple hours. I came back. That's what it looked like dry. Came back, and at this point we are buffing and getting prepared for the final coat. I started here with the conditioning pad with some sanding tape on there. Honestly, the sanding tape was scaring me. It was going too aggressive, and I thought we were going to burn through. Even though it was 2 coatings, I thought we were going to burn through into the stain. So I kind of pulled that off. We just used a conditioning pad to buff the rest of the way. Got it all cleaned up, pulled the tape, and we are applying the final coat. So you can see that now, the final coat going on. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of how these turned out. I did post a couple before and after photos as well, so you can kind of see the difference. But this job is a wrap. So I appreciate you watching. This was our project for the week, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!